You look at the scale and the number keeps creeping up, even though you are eating the same amount of food you always have. You feel a constant, heavy bloating in your lower abdomen that never seems to go away, making your clothes feel tight and uncomfortable. You wake up tired, struggle with brain fog throughout the day, and your skin looks dull or grayish. Perhaps the most frustrating part is that your digestion has slowed to a crawl, and you are lucky if you have a bowel movement every few days. Doctors might tell you this is just a normal part of aging, that your metabolism naturally slows down after 60 and there is nothing you can do but accept the weight gain and the fatigue. But that is a dangerous lie. The truth is that you are not just getting old, you are clogged. Ancient physicians had a saying that death begins in the colon, and modern science is beginning to realize just how right they were. The average person over the age of 50 can be carrying anywhere from 5 to 20 pounds of compacted, toxic waste in their intestines. This is not fat, it is rotting, undigested food and hardened mucus that has plastered itself to the walls of your colon, blocking the absorption of nutrients and poisoning your blood. When your colon is backed up, your body enters a state of autointoxication, literally self-poisoning, where toxins that should have been eliminated are reabsorbed into the bloodstream. This is the silent engine behind your stubborn belly fat, your lack of energy, and your slow metabolism. But there is a way to scrub this waste out, not with harsh chemical laxatives that destroy your gut lining, but with a simple, natural mixture that acts like a gentle broom, sweeping your system clean while you sleep. Today we are going to reveal the 2-ingredient colon cleanse that can help you flush pounds of toxic waste overnight and reset your body's ability to burn fat. To understand why this cleanse is so necessary, you have to visualize what is happening inside your digestive tract. Your small intestine is lined with millions of tiny, finger-like projections called villi, which are responsible for absorbing nutrients from your food. Over decades of eating processed foods, refined sugars, white flour, and meats containing antibiotics, a layer of sticky, tar-like sludge forms over these villi. Imagine trying to strain water through a filter that is covered in mud, nothing gets through. When your body cannot absorb nutrients because of this blockage, it sends constant hunger signals to your brain, causing you to overeat because it is starving for nutrition despite being full of calories. Furthermore, the large intestine, or colon, becomes sluggish. Peristalsis, the wave-like muscle contraction that moves waste through the bowel, slows down. Waste that should be eliminated in 12 to 24 hours sits there for days, fermenting and putrefying. This creates a breeding ground for harmful bacteria and parasites, which produce gas and toxins that leak into your system. This is why you feel bloated and why your stomach sticks out. It is not just fat, it is inflammation and trapped waste. The solution is to introduce a combination of ingredients that provides both the mechanical scrubbing action to remove the plaque and the biological support to restore healthy bacteria. The core of this natural solution involves 2 humble ingredients that, when combined, create a reaction powerful enough to strip away years of buildup: flax seeds and kefir. Let's look at the flax seeds first. These tiny brown or golden seeds are often overlooked, but they are one of the most potent tools for intestinal health. Flax seeds are unique because they contain a high amount of mucilage gum, a type of gel-forming fiber that is water-soluble. When you mix ground flax seeds with liquid, they expand and form a slippery, gelatinous substance. This is crucial because unlike wheat bran or other harsh fibers that can scratch and irritate a sensitive, inflamed colon, the mucilage from flax seeds soothes and lubricates the intestinal walls. It acts like a soft sponge, absorbing water and expanding in the colon to gently stretch the walls, which triggers the reflex for peristalsis. As this mass moves through your system, it grabs onto the hardened fecal matter and mucus plaque, loosening it from the sides of the intestine so it can be flushed out. Additionally, flax seeds are the richest dietary source of lignans, which are plant compounds that have antiviral, antibacterial, and anti-cancer properties, helping to reduce the inflammation in the gut that causes that swollen belly look. The second half of this power duo is kefir. While you could mix flax seeds with water, mixing them with kefir creates a symbiotic effect that supercharges the cleanse. Kefir is a fermented milk drink that originated in the Caucasus Mountains and has been used for centuries to promote longevity. Unlike yogurt, which usually contains only a few strains of probiotics, kefir contains dozens of different strains of beneficial bacteria and yeasts. When you have a clogged colon, your gut microbiome is usually out of balance, dominated by bad bacteria that crave sugar and cause gas. Kefir floods the intestine with an army of good bacteria that crowd out the bad ones. But here is the magic: the flax seeds act as a prebiotic. Prebiotics are the food that probiotics eat. By mixing the two, you are not just sending in the workers, the probiotics, you are sending them in with their lunch, the fiber. This ensures that the good bacteria survive the journey through the stomach acid and thrive in the colon, where they produce short-chain fatty acids that heal the gut lining and reduce systemic inflammation. This combination of the mechanical scrubbing from the flax and the biological restoration from the kefir creates the ultimate environment for a total metabolic reset. Here is the specific protocol to get the best results, and it is important to follow it closely because timing and preparation matter. This cleanse is best done as a breakfast replacement for 3 weeks to fully clear the system. In the first week, you will mix 1 tablespoon of ground flaxseed with about 100 milliliters of kefir. It is absolutely vital that you grind the flax seeds yourself right before using them, or buy them pre-ground and keep them in the freezer. Whole flax seeds will just pass right through your body undigested, and you will lose all the benefits of the mucilage and omega-3 oils. Drink this mixture slowly in the morning on an empty stomach. In the second week, you increase the dose to 2 tablespoons of ground flax seed mixed with the same amount of kefir. By the third week, you go up to 3 tablespoons of flax seed mixed with 150 milliliters of kefir. This gradual increase allows your body to adjust to the high fiber intake without causing cramping. If you are vegan or lactose intolerant, you do not have to miss out. You can replace the dairy kefir with water kefir or coconut kefir, or simply use warm water, though the probiotic effect will be slightly different. For those who cannot tolerate seeds or kefir, there is an alternative, intestinal broom, that is almost as effective, utilizing psyllium husk and prunes. Psyllium husk is almost pure soluble fiber. When mixed with water, it swells to 10 or 20 times its original size, becoming a large, soft, gel-like mass. It moves through the colon like a bulldozer, pushing everything in its path out of the body. To make this alternative cleanse, you would mix 1 tablespoon of psyllium husk powder into a large glass of warm water and drink it immediately before it turns too thick. To enhance this, you can eat 3 to 4 prunes or drink a small glass of prune juice beforehand. Prunes contain sorbitol, a sugar alcohol that draws water into the colon, softening the waste, and they also contain dihydroxyphenylethylamine, a compound that stimulates the bowel muscles to contract. This combination of the bulk from the psyllium and the motility signal from the prunes ensures a complete evacuation of the bowel the next morning. However, there is one critical rule you must follow when doing either of these cleanses, or you could make the problem worse. You must drink water. When you introduce this much fiber into your system, it acts like a sponge. It soaks up fluids. If you are dehydrated, the fiber will dry out and turn into a cement-like brick in your intestines, leading to severe constipation. You need to drink at least 1 large glass of water immediately after your flax or psyllium mixture, and continue to drink water throughout the day, aiming for at least 2 liters. Think of it like a water slide. You need a constant flow of water to keep things moving. Without the water, the slide becomes sticky and everything stops. The water also helps your kidneys flush out the toxins that are being released from the colon, preventing headaches and fatigue during the detox process. As you begin this process, you might notice some changes immediately. The most common report is a significant reduction in bloating within the first 48 hours. Your stomach will feel flatter and softer as the gas and trapped waste are expelled. You may also see a sudden drop in weight on the scale. It is important to understand that this initial weight loss is not fat loss, it is waste loss. You are literally dumping the heavy, toxic burden you have been carrying around for years. However, as your colon clears out, your ability to absorb nutrients improves. Your energy levels will skyrocket because your body is no longer spending all its resources fighting the toxins leaking from your gut. Your metabolism will naturally speed up because a healthy microbiome regulates how your body stores fat and how it responds to insulin. In addition to the cleanse, you need to support your body by temporarily removing the foods that act as glue in your intestines. During the 3 weeks of this protocol, try to eliminate or drastically reduce white flour, white sugar, and processed meats. These foods have no fiber and they slow down motility, undoing the work you are trying to do. Instead, focus on foods with high water content, like cucumbers, melons, berries, and leafy greens. These foods provide enzymes and hydration that assist the flax and kefir in breaking down the old plaque. Movement is also non-negotiable. You do not need to run a marathon, but walking for 20 to 30 minutes a day provides a mechanical massage to the intestines. The physical motion of your body walking helps to jostle the waste loose and encourages the smooth muscle of the colon to contract. Many people ask if this is safe to do long-term. While flax seeds and kefir are healthy foods that can be part of a daily diet, the high-dose intensive cleanse protocol is best done for 3 weeks at a time, perhaps 2 or 3 times a year. Your body naturally wants to be clean, you just need to give it the right conditions. Once you have completed the initial flush, you can maintain your results by simply adding a tablespoon of ground flax to your oatmeal or smoothie a few times a week and eating fermented foods regularly. You will find that your cravings for junk food diminish because your gut bacteria have changed. The bad bacteria that screamed for sugar are gone, replaced by good bacteria that thrive on fiber and whole foods. There is a mental clarity that comes with a clean colon that is hard to describe until you experience it. The gut is often called the second brain because it produces 90% of the body's serotonin, the feel-good neurotransmitter. When your gut is clogged and inflamed, your serotonin production drops, leading to anxiety and depression. By clearing out the waste, you are also clearing the pathway for these essential neurotransmitters. You might find that your mood lifts, your sleep improves, and you handle stress better. It is a holistic transformation that starts from the inside out. So, if you are tired of feeling heavy, sluggish, and older than your years, stop looking for a magic pill and start looking at your gut. The accumulation of waste is a physical burden that you do not have to carry anymore. Go to the store, buy some high-quality organic flax seeds and a bottle of plain, unsweetened kefir. Grind those seeds fresh tomorrow morning, mix up your potion, and drink it down. It might seem too simple to be true, but sometimes the most effective solutions are the ones that work with nature rather than against it. You have nothing to lose but the toxic weight that has been holding you back. Give your body the help it needs to clean house, and you will be amazed at how light, energetic, and vibrant you can feel again. The power to heal is already inside you, you just need to clear the blockage so it can flow.